What's going on, my people? Big up on yourself and welcome back to the channel. If you're on the first time, remember to like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel for support and growth. Remember, you're not liking the content because most time, if not all the time, not knowing the content for your like. You understand what I say? It's just a way YouTube use to continue to suggest the video in this algorithm. Now with all of that said, I will jump into the intro and then I will come back with the news and the details. Zane? A man was shot and killed at his house located on Bourne Hall Road in Stonehill, St. Andrew on Thursday. A woman who was at the house at the time of the shooting has been rushed to hospital for treatment. An 80-year-old girl was left for dead Thursday after she was abducted from school and her throat slashed. The girl, a student of Brayton Primary in Portmore, St. Catherine, was taken from the institution in a motor car and transported to Vineyard Town in St. Andrew and thrown from the vehicle. Information reaching us is that the child was found by a passerby and rushed to hospital where she has since been admitted. Police have confirmed the incident but are yet to establish a motive for the abduction and the attempted murder. 2 Kingston men have been charged with murder, wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition and using a firearm to commit a felony in connection to an incident on Main Street in Highgate, St. Mary on Saturday, May 13. Dead is 39-year-old Shelton Watson, a vendor of Vincent Highgate in St. Mary. Charge are 30-year-old Dashane Gentle, a vendor of Q Lane, Kingston 13, and also 37-year-old Rohan Gardner, otherwise called Rugo, a truck driver of Lincoln Crescent, Kingston 5. Reports are that about 3:20 p.m. on May 13, citizens heard an explosion in Highgate and summoned the police. On their arrival, Watson and another man were seen laying in a pool of blood with gunshot wounds. They were taken to hospital where Watson succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. The other man was treated and released. Gentles and Garden were arrested on Tuesday, June 6, and subsequently charged after interviews with investigators. Former cop turned dancehall producer and 2 other men are set for a pre-trial hearing in California on Friday in relation to a 2009 home invasion, robbery and murder in Irvine, California. The jury trial within the matter will start on October 6 within the Orange County Superior Court docket, according to California court's record. The former cop Omar Melanine, 44, and another Jamaican Andrews, 37, are charged together with 36-year-old Devon Queenland. The ex-cop and his co-accused could face the death penalty according to California state laws since the murder occurred during a commission of burglary. Miller and Andrews are charged with 9 comparable counts that embodied homicide, theft, housebreaking, firearm-related offenses. They've both been remanded in custody. Queenland is out on bail. He is charged with conspiracy after it was alleged that he was the driving force and planner. Allegations are that Andrew and Miller shot and killed 20-year-old businessman Raymond Akala during a house invasion. The incident was captured on CCTV at a home in Irvine, California, United States in 2019. 2 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have been arrested in connection with an alleged multi-million-dollar robbery of 2 Chinese nationals in Kingston. The lawmen are facing charges of robbery with aggravation. Reports are that about 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday, June 6, the 2 Chinese nationals were at their wholesale establishment when they were visited by the 2 police officers who were both dressed in plain clothes. The police officers reportedly showed their identification and present a document that they said was a warrant from the Constant Spring Police for the property to be searched for unaccustomed goods. The policemen were granted access to the business establishment. One of the Chinese nationals was reportedly led to the family living quarters and the upstairs of the complex where a search was conducted. The police officers reportedly found and took possession of $8.5 million Jamaican along with US $40,000 from a metal filing cabinet and also an iPhone 14. The Chinese national who was in the presence of the police objected the confiscation of the money and the phone, telling the officers not to take the family money because it was to pay for goods that had been credited for the business. The officers reportedly told him that the money would be returned and instructed that he should drive behind them to the police station. But as the Chinese national was about to get into his vehicle to follow the policemen, the officers sped off with the money and the phone. The iPhone was struck and later found damaged in Queensbury community in St. Andrew. Law enforcement officers in the United States are searching for a 70-year-old Jamaican woman who went missing after she arrived at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Florida on Monday. The woman, Carlin Woolry Walter, was traveling from Jamaica to visit family members in Philadelphia. In a release on Wednesday, the Borough Sheriff Office Missing Person Unit said Woolry was last seen near 300 Terminal Drive at the airport at about 6 p.m. on Monday. She was last seen wearing a yellow head wrap, yellow shirt, and a blue jeans, according to detectives. The report said that the senior citizen is about 5 feet 1 inch tall and weighs about 135 pounds. Heavy rainfall had led to substantial damage to farms and road networks in South St. Elizabeth and South Manchester, said Minister of Agriculture, Fishery and Mining. The ministry say it has swiftly taken action by dispatching assessment team from the Rural Agriculture Development Authority, RADA, to conduct thorough assessment across both parishes. The team will evaluate the extent of damage and identify the immediate needs of affected farmers and communities. A number of farmers have suffered losses, especially to crops like tomato, melon, and escallion. The Jamaica Rifle Association has suspended all activity at its Mountain View Avenue range in St. Andrew following the revoking of the dealer's license of its president, Major John Nelson. It has been reported that Nelson could face several charges, including illegal possession of firearm, after an investigation concluded that he was in the possession of a high-powered rifle without a permit. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, please remember to like the video, share, comment and subscribe to the channel for support and growth. I'm out.
No man, you're right. No, you can't tell me. Boy, we are asked the man to take up the man them not take up the man. See the man there? Community people are trying to assist, and all know we cannot get any help, no farmer help. Me tell the man himself to slow down them a drive too. Just tell the man himself to take time drive. Too much mud driving in the community, brother. Too much mud driving. The Jeep lick down the youth off of the bank inside and run over him. Like this. Can't drive now community with so much people. Me there have to tell me tell them to remember what you're not talking. I'm looking at the bar, come out there, man. And him come and run. Yeah, well.